Hello children, let's take a look at the P3 Termly Review 1, question number 19. Okay, before we start with the question, we always write down STEP. This is the thinking routine that we use before we start with the question, to remind us what are the things that we can do when we are faced with a word problem like this. So the first S stands for study the problem. Study the problem means we read the question, we highlight the key information. So let's do it together now. So Mr. Tan has some marbles at first, some marbles. They never tell me how much, but I know it's some marbles at first. He bought some more, 670 more marbles from a shop. So you buy something, buy more marbles. And he gave away 320 marbles to his friend. In the end, he had 2,700 marbles in the end. The question asks, how many marbles did he have at first? So they're asking, what is this sum marbles at first? Okay, so this is what we know. We don't know how much he have at first, but we know how much he have it at the end. Okay, so this is the study the problem. So you strike off the S after you're done. Next, we have T. T stands for think of a plan. So if you look at the question, right, since I don't know how many marbles he had at first, but we know how much he had at the end, we can try to work backwards, meaning to reverse back the steps. So how to do that, let me show you. So this is called think of a plan, by the way. So think of a plan. So T is think of a plan. So the plan is to, let's try to work backwards. So after you think of a plan, we strike off the T. After you think of a plan, what's the next thing we should do? We should do it. Okay, we execute the plan. That is E, execute the plan. So let me show you how we can do this. Okay, so we don't know this amount at first. We don't know the amount at first. We put a box, put a question mark there. We write at first here. So knowing that he bought 670 more, buying more means to add to the at first amount. So we know that we're going to add 670 to the amount at first. Then after that, we have another amount, which I don't know how much, because if I don't know the first amount, I wouldn't know the second amount. And then he gave away 320 marbles to his friend. To give away, right, it means that you're going to take away. Take away means subtraction. So I'm going to take away 320 marbles from the middle amount. And then but I know this. I know that in the end, he has 2,700 marbles in the end. Okay. So to work backwards, right, it means that I'm going to go backwards from the last amount to the ending amount, going back to the at first. So you can see, if I take away 320 here, to go back, I actually add 320 to the end amount. Okay. And after I found this, I'm going to take away, because the reverse of the buying is to take away. So by doing that, I should be able to find the at first amount. So to find this amount, 2,700 plus 320, you will get here 3,020. That's the middle amount. So from here, to find the at first amount will be 3,020, take away 670, and that gives me 2,350. And your 2,350 is here. So that means you have 2,350 marbles at first. So we have done it. So we execute the plan. We've done it already. Okay. Next, P. P stands for pause and reflect. Pause and reflect means to check. How do you check whether your answer is correct? It's not by just checking, oh, the number is correct, my working is correct. But in fact, it's to use the amount at first to insert it back into the question and use the amount given in the question to see whether do you end up with the amount at the end. So I'll show you. So pause and reflect. So I take this amount, I plus back using the original amount given to me. I'll get this amount, 3,020. So this is mine. So this step is correct. Next, I take away the 320 to get back the end amount. So if I get back to the amount given in the question and it's the same value, it means my answer of the at first must be correct. Okay, so I'm done with my P. So make sure you're done with the STEP, then you're considered completing the question.